Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. We are going to plan now our trades for the Tokyo session. Today's September the 9th. As you can see from the radar screen that the dollar pairs have mostly reversed after their sell-off this morning. They all turned positive, and the dollar turned positive, or is technically closing positive for the day. It is up 4 ticks against the Japanese yen. It's up about 37 ticks against the against the Swiss. But what's most amazing is the close in the Canadian dollar, the dollar CAD. It is now turned positive for the day, and it is closing at 103.42. This is a very significant close because our structural long point is 103.50. So we are 10 pips from triggering a major buy signal or a very positive bias in the dollar CAD. And of course, keep in mind we had the interest rate hike, the Canadian interest rate hike yesterday, the day before, and that resulted in a big move in the Canadian dollar. Once we have this kind of reversal and the dollar is closing above our structural buying point, that would indicate now that the market might have possibly completely discounted the interest rate hike, and the buying will be subsiding, and now it will be a chance for people to take their profits, and that of course will lead to a decline in the Canadian and a rise in the US dollar. You can also see that the Australian has reversed to the downside, so the dollar is appreciating against the Australian, and if you can look at the intraday, you can see now we have reversed during the US session, and also with the euro. So the only cross that the dollar has not yet strengthened against today is the British pound. And of course, once we start getting the move in the other crosses, then they will catch up with the pound. So the whole idea of doing this kind of analysis is to plan going into Tokyo, and in doing so we can see that there is a positive undertone for the dollar after it has declined extensively in the last few days. That means that once there is now buying coming underneath the market, that should lead, or if it gets above one of our structure points, that should lead to short covering rally, and that's an opportunity for us to try to jump into the trade and catch some of that short covering rally. Okay, thank you, and have a good luck tonight.